Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Hi, tell a friend, share the link. Thank you for joining me on tonight. For those that will be watching the replay, would either be morning or evening for you. Tell a friend, share the link. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this 30 days journey for empowering you, empowering her on this journey. I am Dr. Lavella McGarry with LavellaMcGarry.com. I am a speaker, international speaker, life coach, um, mentor, revolutionary agent, in a sense of pushing, building, empowering, cultivating, and nurturing those that are either trying to find who they are being enmeshed or being comfortable in their skin, and relating to who they are, finding their way. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Lavelle McGarry with LavelleMcGarry.com. Welcome to the 30-day Empower Her segment. The meaning of empower is to give power to or make one stronger or more confident. So this session, you'll find it will empower, build you, make you stronger, and also fortify the ones that has given, has poured out, has given their last to the point where their soul is bankrupt, where their mind is tired and fatigued, and they feel they can't go anymore, yet looking for the strength within to go to that next step or to that next phase, as to complete yet the journey, align yet with purpose, fulfill purpose. So again, tell a friend, share the link as we tackle this segment. On tonight, we're talking, join us for 30 days. 30 days, again, of sessions. You will hear from powerful voices that have been there, done it, that will share their experience, that will share their journey, um, their hurts, their pains, their trial, and how they have overcome and supersede that place, that space. What came to break, what came to stagnate one, what came to hinder one from moving forward, from moving forward. So please tell a friend, share the link. I am excited. I'm excited. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Sarah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about dreams. Again, this is Jimid Life Coaching. What is Jimid? Jimid is Greek for going back to the restored mind, restored way of thinking, God's consciousness. So as you embark on this 30-day journey, you will be having spiritual awakenings, aha moments. You will be tapping into cuts, sides, dimension of you. You will be aligning yet with purpose and moving forward to the journey of purpose, fulfilling yet that mandate. A lot of us are waiting for time, waiting for something to happen, waiting for the manifestation of what could have been, what should have been manifested. So a lot of us are in waiting mode, or we're hoovering. Okay, we're hovering, waiting for it to manifest, waiting for it to be fulfilled, forgetting that we play a part of our role and our assignment and our mandate, play a part in the world's or the earth contribution. We give, we bend, we adjust, we usher, which means we help the creator, okay, to build, fortify somebody else. So we have a huge contribution by way, and we call it purpose, okay, by way of we call it purpose. Again, tell a friend, share the link. I'm excited about this segment. I don't know about you. If you are excited about it, please, again, put in the comment section that you are excited about it. And as we move forward, again, for those that will be watching the replay, click hashtag replay. And we're talking about tonight we're talking about letting go of the dreams that you have outgrown. Letting go of the dreams that you have outgrown as you start yet your journey and you are blossoming or you are planted in the season, you'll find that your roots have outgrown that space, that mental space. That's where the agitation comes in. That's where the frustration comes in because you are having daily downloads. And the creator is what we call it revelation, but he's brain hacking your mind and he's giving you downloads. And that download is thrusting you forward and you're at the edge of your seat and you're wanting to move forward. But who will help you interpret time? Who will help you understand the expression of time? Because you're looking for a mirror reflect of what you're carrying. You're looking for an echo of what you are reverberating in the earth realm. So you're looking for that sound, someone to sound like you, so you could be here. That's my sound. They're talking to me. Yes, that's the same language. We're speaking the same language, okay? So as you go on your journey, you are looking for, oh, thank you, Sarah. We're looking for an echo of you, a mirror effect of you, because you're wanting to know. Just it's like a confirmation that you are in the right space, in the right lane. You're doing the right thing as you move forward. Okay, so you have to let go of the dreams that you have let go. It is an old age quandary, a loaded question that burns at the center of every human existence. What do I want to be when I grow up? We all want to we all ask ourselves these questions either in your childhood, even as an adult. Am I doing the right thing? Am I fulfilling the dreams? Oh, I have fulfilled this dream, but there's another part, another depth to it. Or I the dreams that I've dreamt, I'm nowhere close to it. I'm nowhere close to becoming, achieving, owning, conquering, changing, or even contributing yet to that dreams. So we now that we have children, then we find ourselves asking our children this same question. What do you want to do when you grow up? And you're asking there's questions to your family, to your husband, to your mate. What is it? Where are you at? Are you where you want to be? Are you satisfied of where you want to be? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years from now? Are you close to it? Are you happy? Are you satisfied? So you're asking these questions because you're looking for another depth, a greater depth. You're looking for answers. You're wanting answers. You're wanting to know that you are doing what you set out to do. So all creation is pulling, tugging at you. Creation is giving you hints. They're giving you nudges. They're even giving you whispers of confirmation that you are doing it. And how we do it is either ask someone or someone, God will send someone as a confirmation for us to know or solidify that we're in the right place, the right space, in the right lane, and we are aligned with the will of the promise of the Creator. So all creation always gives you a sign. Okay, always gives you a hint. So are you looking for a hint? Are you looking for a sign? Are you looking for a nudge to let you know that what you're seeking, that you're in the right place, in the right space? Okay, so dreams provide a soul feeding potion. Okay, that will draw upon initiative. The quest for more, we have the heart yearning to show the mind at work. Okay, so dreams feed our soul. It feeds for those that feels malnourished or going malnourished, meaning that you're bankrupt. You are feeding yourself spiritually. You are now feeding, nurturing yet the knowledge. You are matriculous yet in your studies. You have transcended, which means going beyond. You are that overachiever, and you're even dedicated into the learning yet the scripture. You're studying, you're dedicating and being matriculous in the spiritual realm. But when it comes to your soul, what do you do for your soul? Your soul needs feeding too. It needs time of like a recess. It needs tranquility. It needs times of refreshing. So now the soul is feeding on your dream. It needs you to fulfill yet your dreams. Okay, it needs you to pursue. So pursue the mandate, pursue purpose, okay? And it's also a journey, which you know that. So the journey that we are expected, or the journey that we are embarking on, a lot of us are disappointed because it doesn't look like what we thought it should be. It doesn't look like what it should be. And so we're dealing with a lot of disappointments, either by way of relationships, by way of a broken marriage, by way of our, how I said, dealing with family and or kids, or even life decisions has caused one to be and feel disappointed, um, having guilt and lots of regrets. So you're dealing with all of these emotions that will disconnect you and can disconnect you from your purpose, and that can disconnect you from the mandate. The call is one thing, and the mandate is another. The call is when you said yes, but the mandate is when you pursue. That's why you have purpose, and that's why you have destiny. Okay, the call and the mandate, the call and the mandate. So we're talking to those that are yet are aligning. We are in March where it's spring, and now we're doing spring cleaning in the natural as well as in the spiritual. And where now we are assessing, we're doing away with the old, preparing for the new. And so it is in the natural, so it is in the spiritual. And now we are assessing life. We're assessing life. Are we blooming? Are we planted in the right place? Are we in the right space or mental space? What about your circles? What about your friend? What about your job? So now you're asking yourself all these questions, because so it is in the season of March or spring. So it is in the season of your life where you should be evolving, blossoming, blooming. Are you blooming? Are you blossoming? Are you evolving? Have you changed? How do you determine your change? How do you determine that you've changed? Is it your mindset? Is it your regimen? Is it the way that you do things or the things you did in times past? Okay. So dreams are vital. Your dreams are vital. It speaks of what you are most passionate about. What do your dreams speak of? What are you passionate about? Um, and have you lost your passion? That's another question. Have you lost your passion? Dreams are vital. It speaks of what you're most passionate about. Have you lost your passion? Have you put down your dreams? Have you put your goals on the shelf? Have you put your dreams on the shelf to pursue someone else's dream? Mm. Have you put your dreams in the back burner to pursue someone else's dreams? So I'm not telling you to stop dreaming, but dreams are an intricate fusion of reality. Dreams are your reality. Dreams are your reality and the perspective future. It speaks of your reality. It speaks of how you're fused, how you mesh. It speaks of your how you perceive yet life. Okay. It speaks of how you perceive life. So they propel us forward. Our dreams propel us forward. Dreams feed our souls. Dreams feed our souls. We draw upon for initiative. Dreams feed our soul, and we use them to shape our decision. We use dreams to shape our decision, sometimes to the point of fixation for inflexibility. Does your dream push you? Does it stir you? Are you up all night? You can't sleep. You are fulfilling that assignment. You're trying to get it done. You're burning the midnight oil, trying to get things done. Okay? Because your dreams have you in a fixated state. Okay, fixated state, because now you are pursuing, you're consistent, you're persistent, and you got to get it done. There is a time frame, and there's also a mental time frame, because you saw yourself, or now you're seeing yourself at this. In the next 3 months I should be done with this, or I should achieve this goal. In the next 6 months I should be here achieving this goal. So it fixates you, it drives you. Matter of fact, it causes you to reshape or when I said reshape your life, you're on a budget. Now you're working on your diet. Now you're getting another job. Now you're putting things in place so you can now pursue and fulfill that dream. Okay, pursue and fulfill that dream. Dreams are also infectious. Your dreams are also infectious. Your dreams have been expressed, and because you have articulated, you have expressed it to your inner circle, and it now has become the ambition of other people within your inner circle. Have your dreams become infectious? Can they see the vision? Can they see you in yet your dream? Do they see you pursuing or fulfilling that dream? Okay, so your dream could become infectious. Some are not able to articulate daydreams. And you're saying, okay, what about those that I have expressed my dreams, but they have deceived? And what about those that I have shared my dreams and they have taken my ideas and now they have passed it on as their own and they have not done what they're supposed to do, okay, pertaining to that dream. So, okay, well, it happened. It's hard to say get over it, but it is. What I said, it is directed for me to say get over it. Now you'll protect or put more protective measures in place. So now you'll have a copyright. And a lot of us have dreams of what God has given us. What He has given you is because He has entrusted you with it before the beginning of time. Before the beginning of time. And a lot of us are still sitting on it. So when you are sitting on it, God will raise up another that have the same vision and or dream that mirrors what God has given you. And now because they're pursuing it, you're saying, that's mine. He's given that to me. I should have done so and so. That's mine. But in reality, did you pursue it? Did you pursue it? Did you implement it? Did you execute it? Did you execute it? Okay. So dreams can become infectious and ambitious within your inner circle. It also is a signpost of the good. It's supportive relationship. It's a signpost. It's like a signaling flag, a signaling flag. Sorry, a signaling flag. That's why they could tell you, I see you. I see the potential of you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're implementing. And then also the creator also comes and also tells you, send someone to confirm to let you know, I see thus and thus. I see you doing such and such. And you know what it does, it reminds you of yet the vision. It also brings a timetable. And you can also feel yet the urgency of the release that I need to get this thing done. So your dreams are also a signpost. Okay. It also flags. It's time. It's due season. It's due season. It's due season. Sometimes the exuberance fills us with a motivation to just get it out there and chase that dream. Are you chasing that dream? Are you still talking about the dream? Are you still fixating about the dream, but you're not pursuing that dream? Okay. And so therefore, where is that dream now? What part, what level, what depth, what phase are you in now implementing yet that dream? So your dream could also be a reflective view of the dreams fulfilled. Your dream could also be a reflective view of the dreams fulfilled. My question to you is this: have you surpassed those dreams? Have you transcended the mental timeline of those dreams? You, as the carrier of your dream, do you think you have given yourself the time needed to implement the blueprint of your dreams? Where are you at with your dreams? Do you need time? Do you need time? Or are you positioning yourself to implement the dream? Okay, so where are you at? Or are you fulfilling what the creator have entrusted you with, the dream? Okay, so I'm speaking to you. I'm empowering you, yet that woman, that business owner, that entrepreneur. I'll say that serial entrepreneur, because you have more than one business. You have more than one um, business. You also have the idea of a school, also university. There's so much to you, but are you fulfilling that dream? Okay, the dream you held on so fiercely or close to you, and I said either 3, 5, or 10 years, may no longer call out to you because you've been holding on to that dream so tight. That dream may not call out to you. That dream may not call out to you, or may no longer call out to you with the same sublime voice, which means it spoke loud. But as you continue to go throughout the years, you're disconnecting yourself from the dream. The sound, the sound starts to fade away. The voice of the dream starts to fade away. So what feels like a perfect truth yesterday may not be the truth for today. So what speaks of your dream yesterday may not be the voice that speaks truth of your dream today. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that again. What feels like the perfect truth for your vision or your dream yesterday may not be the voice that speaks truth to your dream on today. So this is a side effect of your personal evolution. When you have grown, you have disconnected, you have disconnected, disassociated, you have grown away from because you're evolving. You have grown away from because you are evolving. So therefore, as you evolve, do you see things? the same. No, you have new lenses. So with new lenses, you see things with a different perspective. Your mindset have changed. The way you look at things have changed. The way you implement and execute things have changed. So therefore, don't you think that even the basis of your dream will change because you have yet grown, you have matured. So you look at it differently. Okay, you'll look at it and your dreams and the vision of things different because you have went through a personal evolution. So why would you think that your dream would remain the same if you went through a personal evolution? Can you tell me right now that you are the same person today that you was a year ago? No. Can you tell me about what about 5 years ago? You're the same person? No. So if you're changing, why do you think that your dream or your vision will remain the same? Because as you grow and evolve again, you see things from a different standpoint. Now you see the depth, the height, the width of the dream. You see it from a different perspective. So what about not only the way you grow but the way you implement and execute? So now you will execute or approach your dream from a different matured, when I say mature, perspective. Okay, but so therefore you'll handle it uniquely because now your identity is more unique, is more defined, is more defined. Your perceptions of the world is altogether different. Your perception of the world is altogether different. So what do you do when the dream you've embraced has lost its grip? What do you do with the dream that you have embraced have lost its grip? For you have transcended beyond the reality of the dream. You have transcended beyond the reality of the dream. Transcended, grown beyond the reality of the dream. Okay? The question poised provokes thoughts. The question poised, the question I'm asking you, it should provoke thought. It should have you thinking. It should have you reflecting, being in a reflective mode. As for me, I saw myself about a year ago, I saw myself going through or running through loops of time pursuing a dream. And God showed me that the life choices, good or bad, has spiraled me in time. As I drew closer to achieving the dream, the narratives of a failed marriage or being single or the mother of five prompted me or caused me to think or have shame. The narratives, which means there were thoughts overriding my language at that point. So what would happen? It would override your language and also cause one to think now with a victim mentality. So I, the carrier of my dream, is now a victim of my dream. Okay, because I've allowed yet the narrative that brought about shame. I'm a single mother, divorcee, and pretty much what I was going through. What about you? Are you dealing with the pain, the shame of your past, a failed marriage, a broken relationship, dropped out of school, don't have a job? Are you allowing yet these narratives to detach you yet from the dream? Remember, you're the carrier. Are you allowing yet these narratives to detach you yet from the dream? Okay, so don't allow the narratives, to override the languages of the conception of the dream. Okay, don't allow guilt. Don't allow pride. Don't allow mistakes to become your language. It will blind the reality of your self existence. It will blind the reality of your self existence. And what it'll do, it'll just separate you from your existence. That's where we're having identity crisis because we know that we're called to do such and such, but then we can't see ourselves doing it because it's detached us from our being. Scripture says we're in Him we move and have our being. So it attaches from the reality, the God consciousness of who we are. And now we're allowing these negative thoughts to override and take away our voice, stifle who we are. And now we can't see, and now we can't hear. Our senses are dull. And so now we can't see ourselves fulfilling it because now we see the dream so far away. The vision is so far away. So now we're looking for confirming words to help us. That's also is like helping us or convincing us that we can fulfill these things, that we can execute, that we can follow or fulfill our assignment. But so that's why we need resets. Sometimes the resets are hard, and these resets, what is a hard resets, which means that allow life to happen for us, for our back to hit up against the wall, for us to come out fighting, for us to realize they're still fighting us, and we tap into a side or a cut of us, a dimension in us that we didn't know, and that was sitting in dormancy. And because we're tapping into a side, a cut, a side of us, now we are now realizing that we're coming back into our existence. We're coming back now into the reality, the God's consciousness of who we are, and now we're taking over, having our footing, and now we are repositioning ourselves. We're changing our posture. We're changing our posture. So it took me years, while on a journey for healing. hmm, Journey for the healing takes years. It's not overnight, guys. It's not overnight. It takes years. There have to be a reprocessing or overriding of language. You have the language of society. You have the language of religion. You have the language of generational, and you also have the language of philosophy, the way you think, your belief system. So the journey for healing will take years. So the dream that upon approaching yet the dream to fulfill the dreams, that's when I realized that me and my dreams are not one. Are you and your dream one? Okay. I realized then that me and my dreams are not one. How did I realize that me and my dream are not one? I chased a dream when in fact the dream chased me. I was busy chasing a dream when the dream chased me, because there was a disconnection. Okay. I was chasing a dream when the dream was chasing me. So therefore, the dream is chasing you. As I look through the mirror of life, I realized that the voice of time lured me away from the path within the dream. The voice of time, the voice of time, the voice of time. What does that look like? Pain, agony, divorce, betrayal, guilt, the voice of time. They all represent a timetable. They all represent an event, a a circumstance in your life. So the voice of time lured you away from the path. It separated and brought about a disconnection, okay, within the dream or from the dream. So upon my spiritual awakening, and everyone is going through, they're going, everybody's experiencing it different, but there are different levels of spiritual awakenings. So it could be very well through knowledge, it could be very well through time of reflective mode or meditation, or even sitting around in a circle where you're having yet mental stimulation, high conscious conversation that is giving you aha moment that is literally just when I said there's a charge, a synergy, and there's a charge. And within that time frame of 3 hours, just basic, when I said high level, the frequency is high, that conversation, you are being charged, you're being stimulated, your mind is shifting, your paradigm is shifting. And now to the point where you go, when it seems like you're in a spiritual high for days where you don't have an appetite because you have had an out of body experience, you have been transcended, okay, transcended. So upon my spiritual awakening, I became one with time. My dream now became my reality. Your dream will become your reality. Your dream will become your reality. So if you're still thinking I have to achieve, I have to achieve, because we have to go from the manifester to the fulfiller. That's how you know that there's a shifting. You no longer want to manifest because you are the manifester. You no longer chase time because you are time. I'm gonna say that again. You no longer chase time because you realize after the shift and there's a reset, and now you think differently. So therefore, you act differently. Your philosophy changed. Everything about you, you draw to you by way of thinking, thought, and processing. And then what we thought was hard will no longer become hard. Why? Because it's draw and think, and as we think it, so it is manifested. As we speak it, therefore, it is manifested. So we go from changing our language from the sense of being, I hope, I wish, I can't wait, I am waiting, to now decreeing and declaring that it is so, it is so, it's done, it will be manifested. I speak, I declare, it is so. So we change our language. So again, upon ascension, upon a spiritual awakening, There's a footing, there's a stability, there's a meshing between you, yourself, your skin, and now you take on the authoritative figure lifestyle, and you go pretty much from a son to therefore. So now you're that king or that queen. You're now, as you decree and declare, it shall manifest. As you think it, it shall manifest. So spiritual awakenings now become yet your reality. It changes things, it changes time. So you no longer seek time, you become time, you intercept time, you are time. So to my surprise, I'm talking about me now. To my surprise, the dream that I carried in seed form, because in my mind, just like you were thinking, well, it's just like when God gave it to you and as a conception, as a seed, you're now, even though you have evolved past that, you're still thinking that your dream is in seed form. So therefore, I was thinking it was in seed form, and it has grown past its infancy stage, and now an adolescency stage, and now grown. It has grown. It has grown. It has grown. So as time dictates the path, as time dictates the path, I'm no longer the manifestor, but the fulfiller of time. The fulfiller of time called the dream. Okay, the fulfiller of time called the dream. So you have to go from the manifester to the fulfiller of time, the manifester to the fulfiller of time, the manifester to the fulfiller of time. I really can't see the comments. I really can't see the comments. So as you go forward, you are and you will dictate time. You will go from the manifester to one fulfilling time. So therefore, what is your biggest fear when it comes to your dreams? What is your biggest fear when it comes to your dreams? Not fulfilling it, not being in position to fulfill your dream, not having the monies, the finance to fulfill your dreams, not having the right mindset to fulfill your dream, not having the support to fulfill yet your dreams. What is your biggest fear when it comes to your dreams? But what we do, and what do you do with those dreams? What will you do with those dreams? And how will you define your dream? And what does that dream look like? When it's manifested, what does it look like? What is the outcome? What is the weight of it, the depth of it, the expression of it? What is it? What does it look like? What about the dream that you have outgrown, the vision that you have outgrown? What does it look like? It's okay to change. It's okay to change, and it's okay to also accept your change. It's okay to also change the dreams and plan in which you have. There's nothing wrong with saying goodbye to the dream in which you had, because now you are fulfilling a greater assignment, a greater dream, the one that you have outgrown. It's okay to change your career paths. It's okay to walk away from an opportunity you are given. It's okay to leave a great job and pursue a different one. It's okay to take a hiatus from the professional field and explore a new one. It's okay to shelf a goal and revisit it when you are ready. It's also okay to have a different dream that occupying the same place. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. So once you accept that, you'll be able to release and yet let go. Once you accept that, you'll be able to release and let go. Accept it, release and let go, and now be one with time. Honor time. If you're even going to a time of stillness, honor that. A time of stillness, a reflective mode where you are now resting, preparing for your next phase. Honor that in that space. You may be revamping. You honor that. You may be some things in your life pertaining to your dreams have come to its end, and now you are about to embark on another part, the greater, the depth, the expansion of you. What does that look like? But first, you'll have to release something. So, saying goodbye to a dream that you have grown is a profound act of courage. And you have the boldness within you to say goodbye, because now you are embarking on the greater part of you, the depth, the expansion of your dreams. So you are no longer on obligation to fulfill a lifetime of dreams that anyone other than you yourself had to fulfill. So now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move. I said that to say this because what will happen is that you'll find yourself going back in time, 5, 10 years from now, and trying to birth what you have outgrown, or try to tackle and revisit that dream which you have outgrown. Now move forward, and now deal yet with the dreams. Um, Deal with the dreams that you are now walking into, about to embark. about to experience um, that dream, that side, that dimension. Okay, that dimension, that part of you, that part of you, that part of you. It's time. Okay, it's time. So as you move forward, again, becoming aligned with time, aligned with purpose, aligned with your mandate, you'll find in reality that you are now in harmony with the biggest parts, the expansion of you. And so it'll be easy for you to let go. Okay. And for those that are dealing with guilt because you felt guilty or feel guilty because you did not pursue what God has given you, let that go too. So you'll be able to be in position to now embark in part of the biggest, when I said areas of your life, which is a greater significance, a greater significance. Okay. So letting go, give attitude to the dream. Letting go, give gratitude to the dream. Take great pleasure in the ways it moved you. Ultimately, the exceptional person you see in the mirror today was created in part by that dream. It carried you in time. It aligned you in time. It thrust you forward in time. Okay? So as you resuscitate your heart and you allow the dreams of tomorrow to resuscitate your heart, and now your passion is being ignited, and now you are seeing things from a different perspective, and now you're walking in the expansion of that dream, and now you're realizing, oh my goodness, this is bigger than what I anticipated. It's heavier than what I anticipated. God prepared you for that. All creation have been waiting for you to get to that place for you to fulfill that part of the dream. Okay, as you fulfill that part of the dream. So again, don't feel guilty, let it go. But be prepared, have a readiness about you, be excited for this next phase, this greater part of you, this greater dimension of you as you revisit, okay, the greater part of your vision, your dream, you. So for those that, if this segment have impacted you, have empowered you in some way, please leave your comment, leave your comments at the bottom. For those that are watching the replay, click hashtag replay. And I'm looking forward. This is just the beginning of the 30 days. Again, we will have voices that will empower and will build and fortify you as we go forward with this 30-day session. So until then, looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to, again, that what just came to me is again, please, for me, share, take notes, and also tell us how these segments have impacted you. What sticks out to you more? What came to you more? What gave you that aha moment? What caused you to think and be more reflective? Okay. And of course, I'm here. You can also reach out to me, and I will reach back out to you. Also, again, looking forward to the 30-day segments. Until the end, God bless you.